Well, you got to give credit where credit was due. San Antonio Spurs showed up in New York City, Madison Square Garden, and handled their business. Can't hate on it. Can't. All you can do is respect it. Victor Wembanyama showed up tonight, put on a great performance, 32, 8, and 6. Shot the ball really well, played good defense. He really stepped up and showed out. Castle had a great game as well, along with Vassell. I thought all those guys really played well. Um, the Knicks, OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson did what he did, showed up and played well as damn self, shot the ball pretty well. Had a relatively decent game. Turned the ball over a little too much, but I knew that Karl-Anthony Towns was due for sort of not a terrible game, but sort of a ease type game. You know, I thought Josh Hart played well. He shot the ball well. They left him open early in this game, and he was able to knock down some shots. Overall, I don't think the Knicks played terrible. They could have played a lot better, to be honest with you. I thought the Spurs did a great job of getting physical with a lot of those guys and making it tough on them. Even though I thought the Knicks, obviously, they didn't get a lot of the calls. The Spurs got to the line a lot more than they did tonight. Shot better from the free throw line. It's crazy, though, for a team to out-rebound the Spurs like that, defensively and offensively. They still were able to get, beat. So they turned the ball over a little bit more than the Spurs. Spurs were able to capitalize with points off turnovers. They didn't foul as much. This is really a tit for tat type game. Both teams kind of shot around the same percentage. So it wasn't like one team was just on, the other team was just off. But overall, the Spurs moved the ball really well too. And like I said, played good defense, forced the Knicks in a lot of turnovers. And De'Aaron Fox, he showed his moxie in those last few minutes to show up and play well. So enough of my talking. Let's jump right into it. I also was happy that Victor Wembanyama played well and got aggressive too. So let's jump right into it. Watch some of these highlights. I didn't watch the whole game, but let's see what happened. Good pass from Fox to Victor. That was good. I like the fact that Victor was rolling the basket right there. Boom. I'm glad that Victor made a concerted effort to really get involved early and really assert his dominance inside. It was a good shot by Hart to get started, put them on the board. Like I said, I thought Stephen Castle played well too. He got Stephon, however y'all want to name it. He got aggressive early and was attacking the basket. I liked it. Good bumping. That was a tough ass shot by Brunson. I was surprised he hit that. Once again, Victor. I liked it early, man. And we get hit with an ad early in this video. Of course. Sorry. If anybody got any ideas of how to get videos to where I can react to them and not have to worry about ads, let me know, please. Hard hit another one quick. That's what I like. Victor was getting aggressive early. Good move, Anunoby. Good spin move. Good shot. For the role players to knock down some tough shots definitely was a good thing. Showed they weren't scared. That should have been an offensive foul. He pushed off his right hand. Carl got away with that. That was definitely an offensive foul. Oh my God, it's an ad in the video again. Skip this. Sorry, y'all. That was a good dunk. And stared him down. Looked him up and down, too. Good block. That was an awkward shot by Alvarado, but he made it. Good pass. Way to find an open man, Fox. The Knicks seemed a little congested the way they was playing offensively. Good shot by Jordan. He's been really relatively quiet a little bit in this series, but he made a good shot there. And one. Good defense. Good shot. That got the Knicks going, bro. The energy was high. God. It's another tough shot. It's a good play by Towns. Good defense. Bad turnover, though. And one. It's got to be Castle's third and one of the game. Brunson was making some tough shots. I like this type of basketball, though. When guys are driving to the rim, there's somebody meeting them at the rim, defending at the rim. Not these quick blow-bys where there's nobody there for interior presence right there. The shit Anunoby was hitting was crazy. He the step backs and shit. And then playing well on the defensive end. See, when he's playing like that, it makes the Knicks hard to beat. But I thought that when the Knicks got the lead, the energy, the Spurs, they definitely needed to capitalize and counterpunch. And this was a big shot by Wemby. That was nasty. Right-handed flush finish, alley-oop, wet contact. I wish Victor would have contested that. Anunoby was their most consistent shooter right there earlier in the game. Get shot by Hart again. That was a big shot. Yeah, Barkley and them saying the game was over at halftime. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Tough shot by Champagne, and he got hurt. Way to fight for the board, though. A lot of breakdowns defensively, too, for both teams, especially the Spurs. They had a few breakdowns. That was ridiculous. It was. I feel like those shots for Victor be there all day. Shots he can make all day. But you just want to see him in the paint, though, dominating the paint. See, I'm worried. Anunoby was making all these shots. Some off the dribble, some on step backs. Another one for Josh Hart. He was definitely cooking from the 3-point line. That was a crazy shot right here. Here we go with another ad. Victor hit another three. He was feeling it from the 3-point line. I give him credit. He was feeling it. That was shimming. That was a good shot by him. That was like the only points he scored. He took 8 shots. Oh my God. Gotta shoot it. That was crazy. I couldn't believe he made that bullshit. Good shot by Harper right there. Harper was shooting the ball. There's no reason why he should be taking 18 shots. He better be knocking down at least. He should be knocking down at least 9 or 10 of those shots. He's taking a lot of shots. Terrible defense by Towns on the roll. Got to contest that. Overcommit. They was beating him to the punch late in this game. Oh my God. That Euro was nasty. Another circus shot for Brunson. Brunson wants this championship so bad. Oh my God. Why even put that shit up? Good block. Might have been a foul. Big shot. Big shot, Brunson. Start calling his ass that. That was actually good defense for once by Towns. When he hit that, I said, yeah, the Spurs got this in the bag. But Brunson was not willing to go away. He was not willing to go away, but Fox was able to put this game away, though. Clutch shot, veteran presence. Yeah, that was a good shot. That put the game away. And then Anunoby hit that. You're like, damn, the Spurs are doing everything they can. It's one of the biggest shots of Castle's life right there. It's a tough, real rough, rugged game for the Spurs to come through in the clutch and win that game. That was definitely must win. Series was on the line right there, and they was able to get it done. So I give them credit. I can't wait for Game 4. Game 4 is going to be crazy. Game 4 is definitely going to decide how this game is going to play out in the last 3 games of the series. So wait for the Spurs to come in all down 0-2 on the road in a hostile environment like the New York Knicks, and the atmosphere at Madison Square Garden. They showed up and showed out. Victor played like a superstar, and he got some help from his counterparts. So we'll see what the adjustments be made by the Knicks going in Game 4. See what they do. See if Karl Anthony Towns can have a bounce back game, because he definitely didn't play well tonight. You know, had some lackadaisical problems on defense, I thought, and then didn't shoot the ball particularly well. 4-10, that ain't gonna get it done. So, you know, and then Bridges and those guys getting into foul trouble. I think Bridges, I don't know where he was at tonight. He definitely didn't play well. So hopefully he'll show up in Game 4 ready to go, especially at home. You know, I think it's asking a little bit too much to expect Anunoby to have another 28-point night like that and shoot the ball as well as he did and play good defense. Definitely gonna need Towns or Bridges to step up and play better, you know. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Sorry for not being available the first 2 games, but I'm here now. I will be back for Game 4. And you guys take it easy. Have a good night. And thank you once again for all the support you guys have been showing to the channel. I've seen we hit 25K. Definitely a blessing, and this blessing from above and for you guys. Thank you so much. Want to keep building this channel, make it big, and possibly put this channel on the map one day. You know, I love doing sports content, giving my reactions and my overall takes and thoughts on what's going on in the sporting world and things that I enjoy watching. But thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys all for supporting. It really means the world to me. But other than that, you guys take it easy. Have a good night. Peace out. And as I always say at the end of my videos, until we meet again, y'all take it easy.